What's up guys, my name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be discussing and explaining why some players have been receiving money upwards of several $1,000,000 for free in GTA Online from Rockstar Games in the past 24 hours or so. I've received loads and loads of questions about this, both from players who have received the money, and of course want to know why that is, and from players as well who haven't received anything. Now of course, over the past few months, loads and loads of players in GTA Online, in fact most players, have received some form of free money bonus from Rockstar Games. But these are completely different and separate to the money bonuses which I'm referring to in this video. Those money bonuses are given out to players randomly. I'm not really too sure what determines it, but basically players who are active in GTA Online receive money bonuses every now and again from Rockstar Games, and it's usually around about $250,000 to $500,000 or so. But the free money bonuses which I'm referring to and discussing in this video began yesterday, after the release of the Duco Death and the other 6 vehicles in GTA Online. And like I said, loads and loads of people have been logging into GTA Online and receiving an alert message such as this one right here, which reads, "Congratulations, you've been awarded X amount of money." And in this particular example, the user Dan received $2.6 million. Which is certainly a nice amount of money just to be given. $2.6 million can go a long way in GTA Online, but some players have been receiving even more than this. For example, here's one screenshot I received earlier today from Dominator Ducky. He received over $19 million. The exact figure is $19,437,674. Now I'm sure it goes without saying, but this is absolutely insane. Imagine signing into GTA Online and seeing this message right here. You've received $19 million for free. Now this is by far the highest free money reward which I have seen so far, and I think it's safe to say it's going to be very difficult to actually beat this, but the second highest payout which I've seen so far is for $14,766,705. So some players are certainly receiving a lot of money. Most players though who are receiving these free bonuses are getting themselves a few $1,000,000. I think the average is around about $2 million or so, but I guess the question now is, why are some players receiving this free money whereas others aren't, and why are some players getting more than others? Now I'm sure some of you guys watching right now will know straight away why this is, whereas many of you guys won't. I actually briefly talked about this in a video yesterday, but I've received loads of questions regarding this since, so let me explain exactly what's going on if you aren't already aware. So basically, upon the release of the Duco Death yesterday, Rockstar also released 6 other vehicles, those being the Imponte Dukes, the Declasse Stallion, the Dinka Ballista Compact, the Marshall Monster Truck, the Dodo Seaplane, and the Kraken Submarine. But these vehicles, however, were already in GTA Online, but only available to some players, those people being returning players. But from yesterday, Rockstar released these vehicles and made them available to all players to now purchase. But before yesterday, when these vehicles were only available to returning players, they could get them in GTA Online, but they had to buy them for the exact same prices as of what they are right now to all players. But from yesterday, when Rockstar made these vehicles available to all players, they also announced these vehicles would be free to purchase for returning players. And upon doing so, Rockstar announced yesterday they would be refunding the players who bought any of these vehicles previously and paid for them. And this is what they said. Returning players who previously purchased these items will be reimbursed for these purchases. Simply log in and your reimbursement will be delivered to your Maze bank account within the next week. So there we go, that's why some players are receiving free money in GTA Online if they purchase any of the returning players' vehicles before yesterday and paid for them. They're now getting their money back because the vehicles are now free in GTA Online to returning players. So there we go, that's why some players are logging into GTA Online and being awarded millions upon millions of dollars. They're simply being refunded for these vehicle purchases. Now it doesn't matter whether you still have the vehicle or not, as long as you purchase these vehicles at some point, you will be refunded for that purchase. And if you're one of those people that did purchase a vehicle but haven't received a refund yet, do not worry, as the Newswire article says, it may take a few days to receive the money in your Maze bank account. Now I've also received some comments and some tweets from people as well who claim to have received a few $1,000,000 as well yesterday, but are not returning players who haven't actually purchased any of these vehicles, and maybe some of you guys watching right now are some of those people. If this is the case, just count yourself lucky. I'm not really too sure why this is and what's going on, just don't complain. Now, one question which I have, which some of you guys may have noticed, maybe you haven't yet, but some of these players, like I said, are receiving upwards of $19 million as a free money refund. And how is this possible when the 6 returning players' vehicles don't add up to anywhere near that? In fact, if you were to buy all 6 of the returning player vehicles, it would probably cost you around about $3 million in total, with the most expensive being the Kraken sub at just over $1.3 million. Both the Dodo seaplane and the Marshall monster truck are $500,000. Then you have the 3 other vehicles, the Stallion, the Dukes, and the Dinka Ballista Compact, all roughly at around about $60,000 to $70,000 each. So how are some players getting upwards of $19 million when to buy all 6 vehicles it only costs around about $3 million or so? And honestly guys, I have no idea. Unless these people have bought loads and loads of each vehicle, which I highly doubt, I'm going to say it's just some form of accident made by Rockstar Games, and that's why these players received a lot more than what they should have received. But with that being said though guys, that is pretty much it then for this video. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this situation, and of course let me know as well, did you guys receive any money or not for these vehicles? And if you did, how much money did you get in return? So go ahead and comment right now. If you guys could also drop a like on this video, it would also be greatly appreciated, and it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.